Stream elements bot running robot face.
Could you stay still? What looks nice? Oh, that's a order. Okay, that's interesting. Yes. I'll just.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Weight equals hat you're making. What asterisk?
What am I making? I'm just giving this mod a try, really. Just seeing what it's like. Where to put the builder's hut? I guess I could put the builder's hut like. I use the build tool.
Alright, cool.
Put that there. So I found this mod and I thought it looked pretty nice. So I thought, you know, I'll just give it a go. See how it is. And it seems to be pretty cool. Put that there. Dude.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Build. Yes, please. Gonna go or...
Not good enough, eh?
Oh yeah, that's this as well. That's very loud. Very, very, very loud.
So are you excited for the new update for ST?
Yes, I am. I've been following it, and it seems to be extremely promising. But we'll just have to wait and see, really. The new map looks amazing. It looks like Factory on War Thunder. I think that's what they based it on. And it actually looks like War Thunder, which is shocking. It literally looks like War Thunder. So, we'll see how it goes. It may not go that well, to be honest. I mean, an M6?
Yeah, I already have 1k Bobucks saved for the use pre-muim. But I spoke to guest and heard some sad stuff. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
I asked him about the
I
American
asked him
track.
about the American track.
What do you say about the American track?
USA.
Yeah, USA. The tech tree. Honestly, there's no reason to keep it like pay to play. There is no reason for that.
He said the American half track might not be in the update.
Oh.
Sorry, Caps.
Right, I see where you're coming from then.
I get to build it again?
He said because half tracks are gonna be bad.
So he's gonna make half tracks completely useless. Yeah, that's good to know. That's really good to know.
Because half tracks can be outflanked and probably low health. No, I said guessed the mod.
Because half tracks can be outflanked.
Half
probably...
tracks are my fave.
Yeah, I mean, half tracks are decent, but they're not exactly. Hang on. They're not exactly useful. If
Forward slash.
If you're talking about the what do you call it? The 57mm gun carrier.
Forward slash oh, you're about the M6. Yo, think Theta's gonna be an annoying tank.
It may not be as annoying as people say it's gonna be. For starters, I mean, it's gonna be absolutely massive. It's probably gonna be the same size as the T100. It's gonna have more armor than T100 frontally.
Forward slash it's a big target.
I think the M6, it's the M6A1, which means it's gonna be that one which
probably gonna be outflanked extremely easily.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is that the one thing I disagree with is that the developers of Steel Titans make heavy tank completely useless at times. Like most of the time, heavy tanks are useless. I mean, yeah, they have good armor, but they are horrifically immobile. The guns are normally rather rubbish. I don't know, really. I just think that heavy tanks are a bit of a waste of time. So we'll just see how this is going along.
Forward slash KV1 sucks.
The KV1 sucks because everybody knows the weak spot. That's why. That's why it sucks.
Okay, armor and horrible guns.
The armor's decent, but it's just the fact that everybody knows the weak spot for KV1. If the turret was the upgrade turret, the one with rounded turret, then you probably have a harder time penning that, to be honest. But I honestly believe that there could be a KV1 at tier 3 which has the 85mm F30.
VK36 has a good gun, but the armor is good, but it can still be outflanked.
The gun is extremely mediocre. Very mediocre. When you're thinking about it, the gun is... It's rather underpowered, really. VK does, what, like half the damage of the same caliber gun that the Panzer IV-H uses. Which should really tell you that, you know, everybody keeps on saying, oh, the Panzer IV-H is so crap and whatnot, but they don't understand that
It is a 55 millimeters.
Yeah, but in real life it never was. It was a 75. But a heavy tank having a 55, that's not really classified as a heavy tank. That really isn't. Heavy tank is designed to have, you know, carry big guns, lots of armor. But if it only has one of those aspects, then
/ya.
I don't know. I find it bizarre how the developers sometimes go around their business with the um the game. It is rather bizarre. I need to be focusing. So do you give me a second? Let me just put a house down here. Yeah.
TBH heavy tanks are only good on maps like City Ruins, where they can just camp in a spot they can't get flanked.
Yeah, that's the thing, is everybody's asking for all city maps to be removed, and to have more open maps. And the thing is that all the people who are saying that are all the people who like fast tanks, like the Puma, like the M22 Locust. And honestly, those people, it's obvious they don't give two damns about anyone else except themselves. And that's just really sad. That is just honestly really sad. So, honestly,
Bro, look at highway, you get spawn camped so easily and it's so boring. Getting spawned by a whole team of flax isn't fun.
Yeah, but the thing is that everyone, most people who play that...
I don't hate the Puma, but I don't love it. Eat her.
I've talked to a lot of people about Highway. I despise Highway. It is the worst map in the game by far. It is a horrifically designed map. But the thing is that everybody keeps on voting to have the game and have the map in the game, which completely completely baffles me of why people would vote to have such a horrendous designed map in the game. It's not a good map. It really isn't, and yet people still...
Most of the long-time ST players don't like Highway, newbies love it though.
That's, yeah, I guess that's the other problem, is that there's too many new players in the game. I'm not saying, oh, let's get rid of the new players. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is new players really need to wake up to the fact that they are harming the game by saying, oh yeah, let's have this or let's have that, or, you know, let's have this. It's not exactly funny.
Puma stay winning, Sherman stay losing. Simple smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Yeah, the Puma has...
Pumas are easy to kill.
The Puma, for starters, has a gun which is way too strong. The gun is just simply too strong. I would go as far as to say the Puma could be up-tiered to tier 3. That's how strong that gun is. That gun is stupidly strong. Most of the German guns are stupidly strong. But when you look at the other nation tanks, like for example the Shermans, they are
Get to build it again?
they
It's
are
the old Panzer 3M gun with a fast reload.
exactly. But if you
will
look at the
go.
Shermans, and I've talked about this to the developers over and over and over and over again. They keep on saying, "Oh yeah, we'll deal with it. We'll do this, we'll do that." They are very very busy. They are very busy. I get that. I really do get that. But the Shermans, like everybody says, "Oh, the Shermans are not suffering. The Shermans are paid to win." Blah blah blah. They're not paid to win. They are far from paid to win. The Shermans are underguns.
I serve with pleasure.
They have decent armor. The top tier Sherman, the M4A3, the reload is way too long. It is simply way too long. An 8.5 second reload is just too long for a short 75. The armor modifier also got nerfed on the Shermans. Well, on the Sherman, should I say, on the M4A3, because it was too strong. And now the Sherman, I don't know, they just feel...
I hate how the app round for the Shermans can only pen 91mm. I can't even pen a lot of the spots on the KV1.
Yeah, I have been reassured that they will...
and if you use APA you can only do 40 damage and maybe a few modules if you're lucky.
Yeah, you have to be very lucky with the...
I serve with pleasure.
with the the Shermans, because the thing is that everybody forgets is the Shermans, they have early World War II guns, they have early 75mm guns, which means that the 75mm were designed to deal with
the
infantry.
M4A3 switching to APA is painful.
Yeah, APCR on the M43, it's a good round, don't get me wrong, it pens a lot, but the damage is extremely bad. The damage is dreadful on it. I was shooting APCR at a VK36. I was penning him, but it took me 11 shots to kill him. No joke, 11 shots to kill a VK36. Now, that shouldn't be possible. You shouldn't, that shouldn't be possible. But yet again, here we are. And, well, it's just annoying, really. It is really annoying when you get people that say, "Oh, the Sherman's overpowered, the Shermans are paid to win."
Does no damage, and if you want to do good damage you need to hit a module which sucks at doing module damage.
Yeah, APCR is the worst shell in the game to do module damage. When the British come into the game, which they will in like a year or two, that's what I was last told, was the British will be the last nation to come into the game. I've also there's also been some hints of possible new nations, like probably France and Italy maybe, but that's not confirmed, that's just hints, so don't get your hopes up too early. But something needs to change about the Shermans. They are too weak. They're good at armor, but other than that, they are completely useless. They are completely useless. I'm not asking the Shermans to be...
Germans are the best with guns right now because their affect crowns pen 130 plus expressionless face.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem is the Germans not only do they have armor, they have guns, reload, speed, and they have module protection. Now, the Shermans, they're meant to have uh, uh, um, wet Amarax, which is meant to lower the chance of you getting Amarax. I haven't seen that. I've got an Amarax a lot in the M43, which is meant to have this feature. And I've been Amarax a lot in it. Honestly, it annoys me. It really, really, really gets on my skin. It really does. Because a feature which is meant to be new to the game isn't working. And that's really
Remember
sad.
when 2.1 update came out and the Panzer IV-J and 3M were so op?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. They were horrifically broken. I mean, the Panzer IV-J is still broken. It's still an overpowered tank. It's even more broken now because it can do what, like 50? Like over that? 50 or 60 kph, which is insanely quick.
Wet ammo rack actually helped stop spall damage.
No, wet amrac. Oh wait, are you talking about IRL? Yeah, if a shell hits wet amrac, it will stop most of the spalling. But in game, the M4A3 is meant to have like I think he said like 35 to 40% less chance of getting Amarax. I haven't seen that. I really haven't seen that. I've had my Amarax damaged so often, it's ridiculous. I mean, I won't even play Steel Titans anymore because I'm just bored of the game. I really am bored of the game. It is so boring. And I know a lot of people are not going to want to hear that, but it is. It's a boring game. Because right now, Germany is the nation which is dominating. Simple as that. I mean, yeah, you can say, oh, Germany, suffers. Don't bring that bullshit into the game. Just don't. Germany doesn't suffer. The nation which is suffering the most at the moment, I would say, is probably
Panzer
America.
IV-J is so BS. I can ammo rack a Panzer IV-J and somehow the Panzer IV-J lives because it has so much health.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I'll take care of it.
And it's even more bullshit because when you realise, that the Panzer IV-J actually used to have when it was first released, the Panzer IV-J on its top round had like 180 something millimeters of pen, or with its APCR round.
It has to have full health if it wants to live an ammo rack hit.
I mean, I guess that's kind of a downside with the Panzer IV. They did nerf the Panzer IV
Germany
space armor.
suffers from unskilled players.
Honestly, Germany right now in Steel Times is by far the strongest nation.
And TBH, no
far.
tank should be able to take an ammo rack hit and live.
Like the 3K36 has a very potent gun. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but by bloody god, it has a lot of armor. You can actually angle in the 3K36, and you can be immune to most guns, except the Flak 88 and the Hetzer's gun and the Panzer IV-H, I believe. I mean, you're even immune to the Panzer IIIM, which is crazy. Panzer IIIM has one of the best rounds in the game, has one of the best guns in the game. And yet the VK36 angled properly is immune to it. Well, saying immune, it's not totally immune. You're going to take a little bit of damage each time, which I disagree with. I think that it's either you take small damage, you take actual damage, or you take no damage. But in the game, it doesn't work like that. It's like it doesn't work like War Thunder. Even though the game is trying hard to be a Roblox copycat of War Thunder, which is doing a very good job, the damage is still in need of being tweaking, because you can't effectively bounce a shot and not take damage. You're going to take damage, but it depends on how well you're angled, how thick your armor is, and how much the enemy gun pens, which is shooting you. You're always going to take damage, regardless, really. You're always going to take damage. I mean, you can do 7 damage to a bloody VK36, which is angled. Still 7 damage. But that really shows you that you can't effectively angle against anything. So when I say, oh, the VK36 is immune to most guns, what I'm saying is,
it's kinda dumb how the T-80 and other light tanks can somehow survive a 122mm.
The T-80 is one of the most bullshit vehicles in the game. I've requested multiple times. Now, most players in Steel Titans at the moment are new players, and the T-80 VT43, I believe it's called, that thing is horrifically overpowered. I mean, people say, oh, it's not overpowered. It is. It's got extremely strong front armor. The turret is very small, so it's a very small target to hit. It can turn very quick. The gun is very potent, reloads very quickly. It's a small target. It's very quick on the move. And it has some of the best ammo types in the game. So when someone comes to me and says, oh, the T-80 VT43 isn't overpowered, I'm sorry, but you're full of shit. You really are full of shit. Because it is an overpowered tank. It is horrifically broken.
It's your gold.
That is one of the reasons why I will not play Steel Titans anymore, is because of that stupid tank. Honestly, it shouldn't exist. It should not be in the game. That's my...
I started playing in late April and I love the game, but ST is getting boring. It has dumb op tanks and dumb physics sometimes.
The physics is good. I do like the new physics engine. It makes the game feel a lot more real. Even though people say, oh no, it makes it less real. It does make it more real. It's just that some people are just completely blind to the fact that they think they know everything and everybody else is wrong. But honestly, the... what was I saying? The the T-80 VT43 either needs to be up BR'd, not up BR'd, up tiered. Technically, it is up BR'd, or it needs to be removed. There has been a little bit of speculation, a little bit of talk about the T-80 VT43 possibly being up tiered to tier 3 when tier 3 comes out, which, if that's the case, thank flipping God for that, because that tank is horrifically strong. It is so stupidly strong. It just breaks my mind. Breaks my mind every time.
I like new physics, but I mean like sometimes if you shoot a shot but somebody shoots your barrel a millisecond before you, it means that your shell goes nowhere.
That's been a problem in the game for a very
Your
long
shell
time.
becomes a ghost shell.
Yeah, that's been in the game for a very long time, mate. That's something that they've been trying to fix, but they have been unable to fix. So that's not a new thing. That's been in the game for a very long time.
I get to build it again?
So yeah. Get off the ledge. Right.
I'll
Let's
take
have a look.
care of it.
Is this guy ever gonna do anything, or is he just like
Laughs
not
in wait. 4 died a lot of times because of that bug.
cool work? Okay, there you go. Cancel upgrade, build options, upgrade. In War Thunder, when your barrel gets damaged and your
TBH, if wait has the same problem, it would take them 3 years to fix.
War Thunder sort of has the same problem, but it's not a bug, it's intentional. In Steel Titans, it's a bug. And it's one hell of an annoying bug. It is a very annoying bug, because the amount of times I've had my cannon destroyed. Oh, go away, God, I don't care. Jesus. The amount of times I've had my main gun on the M4A3 knocked out. It's probably the most knocked out module on my M4A3. My gun. It's probably the most knocked out. It is the most frustrating thing to deal with. Having your cannon knocked out is annoying. Now, the one thing I highly disagree with is all of the armor bullshit on the German tanks, like the Panzer 3M. Shockingly, people don't know this, but the Panzer 3M is extremely tanky for what it is. And that's all because its gun mantler isn't one big block of armor. It's actually spaced armor, which spaced armor is highly effective against APHE, APCBC rounds, APHE, CBC rounds, you know, shells like that. Against APCR, it's not as effective because that's a solid round.
For some reason, people don't know where the ammo rack is on the M4A3.
Really? I mean,
Not good enough, eh?
you serious?
Not good enough, eh?
Panzer 3M was pure cancer back then. It could take like 3 flak shots, and those are flak shots.
Yeah, that was when the flak used to be horrifically broken back in the days.
I'll take care of it.
Honestly, the Panzer 3, it still has a potent gun, but
Yeah, I play it, but people never hit me on the ammo rack when I use it.
that's the stupid thing is when I was talking about angling in the VK36 and you take damage from angling. In the
I serve with pleasure.
in the M43, I don't know how this actually works, but the M43 can actually get into a position where you can angle effectively and take 0 damage. I think it's to do with the fact that I'll come back here.
I get to build it again?
It's to do with the fact that its front to upper plate
A
is
lot of
so well
Shermans
angled.
have their ammo on the floor.
Yeah. Honestly, Steel Titans, it could do better. I mean, I know it's only 2 developers working on the game, but these new players
I
now,
don't get why people shoot there.
because with the M4A1 and T6, the ammo rack isn't on the floor; it's actually suspended
You're
um,
cold.
up on the sides of the hull. Of course, in the hull, but against the walls of the hull. The M4A3 has the ammo on the floor of the hull. But it's also protected by the weapon rack, which does jack shit in the game. But honestly, I don't know really. I just don't know. Let's try this again. Let's see if we can upgrade this.
TBH, when 2 Shermans face, you're just gonna win by making smart choices.
Yeah, 2 Shermans, 1 on each team, come across each other, and they both angle perfectly. You know, shit just got real.
I serve with
Because they can't pen each other.
pleasure.
They literally can't pen each other unless they load APCR. And then they're stuck there for ages trying to kill each other. Because all they're doing is they're spawning. They're either hitting the gun mantler
I
or they're
get to
hitting
build
the
it again?
front upper plate. If you actually hit the lower plate, which is curved, that's where the transmission is. And I don't understand how people don't know this. But if you knock out the transmission of the Sherman, then you've basically won against him. That's one of the major downsides of the Sherman is. It's not that good. The Sherman is not that good. Everybody shoots the upper front plate, and then they complain saying, oh, the Sherman's overpowered, the Sherman's pay to win, blah, blah, blah. But that's because people aren't using their brain. They're not using their noggin. If you shoot the curved lower plate, which holds the transmission, not only will you do damage,
TBH,
but
most of the M4A3 users I got against, mostly the M4A3, I usually win, and I'm using the T6 by the way, /
the T6 is pay to win. I mean, compared
M4A3 machine gun port.
to the M4A3, the T6 is pay to win. In the game, the T6 isn't pay to win, but comparing it to the M4A3, which is the top tier medium tank, it is pay to win. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, that's how bad the M4A3 is. It's just a bad tank. It really is just a bad tank. So yeah, that's all I have to say, really, about the tank. Is it's just not very good. Let me upgrade this again. If it was any other tank, like say if the M4A3 was the premium, and then the T6 was like the top tier one, then I would say the T6 would be better than the M4A3. The big thing that drags the M4A3 down is its reload. 8.5 seconds is way too strong, way too long.
And the T6 is its older brother.
The T6 is actually the prototype of the tank. So yeah, there's that.
You would think the later model would be better than its prototype.
You would think that, wouldn't you? Come on.
I know.
Honestly, I have my big doubts about the American tanks coming out. They could be
I get to build it again?
underpowered. I have a sneaky suspicion the M6A1 is going to suck. It's going to be a terrible machine. That's what I fear. If that comes out to be true, then
Not good enough, eh?
I will not touch Steel Times ever again.
TBH, here I get that it has 107 millimeters, but still 8.4 seconds is too much.
107. What, the M4A3? The M4A3 does...
/7 seconds is a good balance.
107 on the M4A3 or on the M6A1? Because if it's 107mm pen on the M6, the M6A1 does have the long barreled 75? 76? I think that's the 76.
/M4A3.
With pleasure.
Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, this is just like a chill out stream, to be honest.
Gold.
You know, this is just a stream just to chill out. The M6A1. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I have my doubts about the new tech tree. I have my big doubts about it.
I mean armor.
Oh, armor. The M4A3. That could go up to what, 120 if you angle it. 100. No, it could go higher than that if you angle it properly. But that's only if you angle it. If you sit front on, then it's around 107 to 110 millimeters thick. So. Oh god, getting a bit of lag. I don't know why. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but why am I getting lag? That is bizarre. Why am I lagging? Trying to work this out.
TBH, I think the M6 is just gonna be an easily tank to flank, and it's probably gonna be super slow, so it can't even get to the battlefield quickly, and if it does, it's probably gonna go down quick.
The M6A1, not only will it have the 76mm, the 76M1, I believe, or was it the M6? I'm not entirely sure. One of those guns. But I honestly believe that the M6A1 is probably going to be a decent tank. It's probably not going to be good. If it has a reload longer than 10 seconds, I'm going to ask for a refund on my American tech tree, because honestly, at the moment, the American tech tree is borderline useless. It is borderline stupid, really. It's just... It's...
M22 is gonna be the M6's nightmare.
The M22 Locust is one of those tanks that... How to describe it?
Not good enough,
Give me
eh?
a sec. Are you gonna do the other one? Build a 3, that's good.
Because the M22 is so tiny, it can't even shoot at it if the M22 rams the M6.
Yeah, that's the thing. is the
Not
M6.
good
I think
enough,
it's
eh?
like 12 degrees under pressure. The M4A3, funny enough, used to get 12 degrees under pressure.
I
It doesn't
serve
anymore,
with
which just
pleasure.
confuses the crap out of me. But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll probably play some War Thunder later on. I'm not entirely sure. Or probably some more tanks. Steel Titans. I'm not gonna play. I guess you could say I'm burnt out from Steel Titans. I just don't find it interesting anymore. I mean, I know I'm probably one of the bigger YouTubers that have done Steel Titans, but
Oh yeah, by the way, the M22 probably won't pen it but just damage it. / won't pen asterisk.
yeah, that's one of the big problems about the tank is the arm on the 06 on the side. I think it's is it like 51? It's either 51 or 63. I know on the rear of the M6 it's either 38 or 51.
That's the only bad thing about the health system.
I mean, if it was more like War Thunder, then the M22 Locust would be broken as fuck.
I mostly switched from ST to enlisted.
Enlisted doesn't interest me because it's not like pure tank on tank combat.
I serve with
It really doesn't
pleasure.
interest me. I'll probably just like watch videos on it, see how it is, but it doesn't interest me at all. It's also ran by Gaijin, which, you know, has been known to be a dodgy
Enlisted
company.
sucks for consoles players.
Honestly,
I get to build
let
it
me just
again?
do this real quick. When you think about it, when you take a big old think about it, the Steel Titans gameplay, like everybody was hyped about it. That's the thing. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Steel Titans is going out. Oh my god,
I'm
look at
not
this,
gonna
it's
play
amazing."
wait either because they keep on making dumb changes to how much RP you get.
Yeah, they've also been, you know, doing some stupid things like, for example,
I was grinding for the Tiger but they're just making it harder.
the Tiger is a decent tank. I mean, I know this because on my console account, I'm up to the Tiger 10.5 and the Mouse. I've got the Panther 2 as well. But honestly, the Tiger H1, I think that's the one before. It's
I know I should go for the Panther but I want the Tiger.
like everybody goes for the Tiger first because they think, oh, Tiger, invincible. The Tiger's not invincible. You'll be surprised by how many times a Tiger will die in a match. Like, the amount of Tigers I have killed is ridiculous. And that's all because Tiger and Tiger 2 players are just, they're not very intelligent. They really aren't. That's normally the newer players, anyway. But you could tell the difference between
LOL, the
non-intelligent.
Sherman can pen its front plate.
Yeah, the Sherman 76. Like, the Tiger was moved down in BR because it was, you know, aka doing bad. It was over beyond, as it was distinguished. Which makes no sense and sounds like a heap of bullshit. Because it is
When you think about it, it's newbies just getting buffed up to 5.3.
True. True, that is very true. Where the hell? Come on.
Spook's Ton made video named The Tiger Problem. I grinded my way all the way to the Leopard one without premium and I feel nothing but regret.
The tiger, the leopard one is not a bad tank.
TBH, I'm a decent player. I go 5-0 some matches and worse on others. /.
Like, honestly, the majority of German players are just dumb as rocks. They honestly are. That's not me criticizing anyone. That's just me just spitting out the facts. Because most players, they start at War Thunder and they think, oh, let's go for Germany, let's go for the Tiger. And then they start grinding up and they are just the worst players imaginable. They don't think about learning the game. They don't think about anything like that. All they think about is rushing for the Tiger. And that's one thing I despise about German players. Like, German players, not as in, you know, German people players, as in German players where people play Germany in War Thunder. I wanted to make that absolutely clear because I know that there's nationalism and whatnot going around. And I just wanted to make that absolutely clear that I'm not against German people.
From 1.0 to 6.7 I agree. German players whining, I'm a model they can look at, am I a joke to you?
True. Like, the thing is, the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2, they are extremely strong tanks. They are very, very strong. Like, you could angle in a Tiger 2 and be impervious to every single gun. I'm not joking. Like, even the T-29's gun, the T-28's gun, like, you know, even like high-powered guns. Like, I'm not talking about chemical, I'm talking about kinetic. You're basically immune. You're immune to all of those guns. Chemical, like against the Leopard ones, which you
They're
won't
really
be.
good tanks, but the players suck. Heat round go BRRR.
BR. Yeah. Oh, this is a nice lava fountain. Can I like? Can I get some music in here? Have the shard.
German players start improving around 8.0. Only took them kinda modern MBTS.
Like, yeah, I guess that's true. It's... Where are the discs? Okay. Let's put this. Okay, there you go.
Depends, I get pretty good teammates at 7.3 mostly.
just take this. Oop.
I don't play anymore.
You don't play anymore. What? What don't you play anymore? That is very loud.
I love 2 games that are disappointing me a bit.
That's still loud.
Smart. War Thunder.
Oh, War Thunder. Yeah, War Thunder could be annoying at times.
And ST is starting to get to that I don't play anymore.
There you go. That doesn't go back into it. Maybe if we... I want to make a repeating...
I think the M10 GMC is gonna be a good tank destroyer. It has a turret.
Yeah, the M10 GMC, it can do well. It's just, it's all about making sure that you can get it to work well. Like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, if I move this here. About there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I mean
serve
for
with
ST.
pleasure.
yeah, it could be good.
I think the T-34 Calliope for ST might be cancer.
I don't see that thing coming in anytime soon. I just honestly don't. Uh. Let's see.
Yeah, but why is it in the announcements it even shows the picture?
What? Collect. No idea, mate.
It's placed in Tier 3.
The Calliope, that could be a bit busted. Not gonna lie. maybe if I... I'm getting confused. See if that works.
M8 Scott might be a very good TD for Tier 1.
A bit Scott. Yeah, that could be a good take. Ooh. What if we...
Cause doesn't it have a 76mm howitzer for Tier 1?
I don't think it's a 76. Hmm.
Might be a 75. I forgot.
Why is that not doing it? Oh, so it's not making sense here. Why is this so difficult? Okay. Spencer. Dropper. Right in.
The M7B1 is an interesting TD.
Is it? Oh. Oh, we sort this out.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't mind, can you Apple my ban for me? On the ST disk.
I mean, I can try, give it a go. Oh, for God's
Napo's
sake.
doing a good job modeling all of these new tanks and they look amazing.
Ah, this isn't working, goddammit. Yeah, Napu's doing a good job. I hope he carries on doing a good job because he's doing really damn good. Oh god. Oh, I've been working on this all bloody night. Right. How's the new house coming along? Oh, it's already finished. Oh, oh no, no, no. How many? Four. Let's fix this up. I don't know what I was trying to achieve now. Hang on. Give me a second, guys. Recording here.
LOL, I just found an ST video that titled World of Tanks Roblox.
Are you shitting me? Really?
I'm not.
I think I know how it works now. I believe I know how it works. Okay. Let's put...
More like War Thunder Roblox version.
True, true.
I get to build it again.
Yes, you get to
serve
build it again.
with pleasure.
Put that up like that. Oh. And then go, where is hang on, let me just oh, that's an observer. Wait, how did he set it up? Okay. Let's see if that repeats. That should, oh, for God's sake. Should repeat. If it doesn't, we got a serious problem. I want to actually turn it down just ever so slightly. Yeah, there you go. Restaurant, forced on. Okay, that's.
I know.
You need that. Okay, that's good. House.
Using the armor model in ST, I have found some interesting weak spots people should look more into.
Yeah, what's that?
If you shoot the Panzer IV driver window, you can ammo rack it.
Really? I never knew that. I'll make sure to remember that next time.
Yeah.
Is that repeated? So, hang on. How did you get this to work? Did I usually drop it? Yeah, I did.
But your gun must pen 110 plus, I say 110 millimeters, so that it's a guaranteed pen.
That's how I'll set mine up. Oh god, I put it in the wrong place. I'm a dummy.
If you shoot at the T-34's front 2 road wheels, it's an ammo rack.
Again, I did not know that. I knew that you can shoot the side of it and you will hit the ammo rack, but I didn't know it would be like that. So that's interesting. There. Deciding that. That's good. Let's get you building that.
I serve with pleasure.
Let's get you deciding that. Right.
Gold.
I don't know where to put my mine. I could just like stick it like this. Coal ore. Interesting. Oh god, they both said it at the same time.
I get to build it again?
Right. Use build tool. Lumberjack. Let's actually make that as a mine.
If you shoot a bit to the left of the T-34's machine gunner port, it can sometimes ammo rack it.
Something I'll keep in mind.
It's easier to make that shot on the early T-34's.
We need more construction vehicles. So how have you guys been?
I'll take care of it.
Yes. Take that, that's good.
I get to build it again?
Okay, pretty good books. Build this hut.
If you want to ammo rack the M4A3, aim at the turret, bring your Mo's down to its tracks, the middle of the tracks, and it's an ammo rack.
Interesting.
I'm doing fine, Bew.
How about me? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just doing a relaxing stream.
I
What kind of
serve
town
with
you making?
pleasure.
Not entirely sure at the moment. I'll probably make like a mining town or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Like, focus heavily on mining. So, there's that. I mean, I might get back into Steel Titans, but they're going to have to change something about it if they want to get me back. Because I'm just not happy with the game at the moment. I'm not happy with how it's going. Jack up all his skills. Okay,
I get to build it again?
good, you can actually. What else do you need? You don't need anything else, that's good.
For some reason people don't shoot at the KV-1's lower front plate. If you aim to the left and aim just before you can get a track hit, shoot, and it can be an ammo rack. It kinda has the same weak spot as the E10.
I mean, the KV-1S was designed to be a less armored but faster version of the normal KV-1. That's what it's about.
I get to build it again?
Not sure how long I've been streaming for. Doesn't say. I don't see what it was. Right. We'll wait until that's finished. So just normal dirt, yeah.
The KV-1S was just a KV-1 that shaved down its turret armor for better reliability.
Violently? Jesus. What language is that? Reliability. Oh, man. Come on, when are you going to finish these houses? Okay, that's finished. That's good.
I'm not good at spelling, winking sad smiley.
That's fine, mate. I don't think anyone's, perfect at spelling, so.
I'll take care of it.
Goody gumdrops. I'm gonna get rid of this tree, hopefully.
I get to build it again?
Yeah, we're good at that. That's good.
If you want to get an ammo rack on the Panzer III's, you have to end where the rear of the turret ends and aim doing to the track's middle, and it can be an ammo rack. Want 8.
That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Oh wait, that's upgrading the wrong. Oops. That's not good.
I get to build it again?
Let's see upgrade to what that is. Upgrade. Upgrade you.
For some reason people don't use the armor model and module model expressionless face.
Yeah, that is rather annoying when people don't use the armor model system. Oh my god. Didn't expect it to go that fast.
I abuse the armor model and module model.
Good. Very good.
Not good enough, eh?
I'll take care of it.
What are you working on?
A
That's a good
10
question.
mining pick.
Okay, let's get rid of that. Wait, so how fast is this? Oh, Jesus. Got a tree over there. Yeah, that's good.
I get to build it again?
Goody
I
good
serve
drops.
with pleasure.
That's.
TBH, lots of ST players are like Tiger players, they don't use the armor and module model. It's free, so I don't get why it's so hard.
Because people can't be bothered to look at the armor model. They just want to fight. They just want to shoot things. Which is understandable.
I serve with pleasure. I serve with pleasure.
It's funny when I see 4J users expose the sides because their whole ammo rack is there.
I mean, honestly, German players, in Steel Titans, they're not the smartest. They really are not.
Not good enough, eh?
Let's do that.
I serve with pleasure.
For some reason people never aim to the left of the studs because that's where the ammo is.
Stugs can be rather annoying to play against at times. Okay, that's that done.
Hi ho.
Okay.
No point in using the stud G, the weather is just a better version of it.
Take care of you.
Hetzer asterisk.
It's
Not
your
good enough,
gold.
eh?
Okay, let's reset time.
It's your gold. It's your gold.
Okay, that did fix it. Okay. You can do any more, or is that gonna be it? Just grave, okay, that's interesting. Boat mill. Okay, let's put you there. Let's put there. Okay. So he's gonna put that down there. Alright, I think. Pause. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. We just have a quick look. Now 37 minutes, okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end this stream here. I'll probably stream tomorrow. So I'll see you boys later.